Let's start off with an old topic. Project Office. Do you still remember?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Does anybody else?
No.
So just for the sake of this,
was just now a small universe.
I think podcast number, not podcast, PMBOK number 4, number 5, there was actually a very good definition in there. Definition of a PO, do you remember Project Office?
Was like a supporting administrative team.
It was a
team
dedicated,
for the project itself.
supported staff unit assigned to projects to assist project managers, because the underlying principle that is gold and most companies still don't understand till today, if you have a medium to large size project, one project manager is not even close to capable of taking care of project management scope and technical
invoices
scope.
and so on.
And there's so much minutia, okay? And I often say it's mentally exhausting to have strategic bird's eye view understanding of a project and keep everything integrated and having attention to detail. It drives people nuts.
So would you call it more a Projektsekretariat?
Actually, secretariat is a term that's used by the UN very often. I don't like the word. I don't really care about the word.
Yeah, but secretary is also used by the UN. You have the general secretary, and he's not the.
Yeah, but I think just like stewardesses don't want to be called stewardesses, secretaries don't want to be called secretaries, because over time it was kind of a condescending term. But let's use that example. I always use that example. If you want to understand as an executive why a project manager needs a secretary or an assistant. By the way, a lot of Scrum Masters would hate the word secretary. But they would also hate the word project assistant, which I use all the time. I've actually got fired from a company for that before. I think if executives want to understand the value of Project Office, ask yourself, why as an executive you have a secretary and 3 assistants? Because you have too much to do, too much to administrate, that you can handle it. And everybody who's a powerful player would be able to accelerate their capacity and capability if they had assistance. And that's what a project office is.
So does it mean that every project manager needs a project office?
So let's go back, we used to the term complexity.
No, right?
The answer is no.
Yeah.
For smaller projects, no, but I think we should do studies in that direction. One of the ongoing topics that I love to talk about is that nobody really talks about. After a certain budget size, let's say €1 million, okay? What should be the assigned, allotted percentage of that budget, which is assigned to project management? What's included in project management? All the activities the core team does, separate of doing the work, the project manager's salary, and the project office, okay? And you will have some companies that will say 10%. I actually have some companies that might, if you push them, say 15%, and people are like getting upset now. Okay. I would say in large complex projects, it can be up to 20%.
Yeah, sure.
Now, a lot of people would say, are you nuts? Every euro I spend, you want 20 cents? That's like why a lot of people don't like to give to charities, because how much of that actually goes to the poor that you're dedicating? Some of it has to go to the administration, but if you don't have that backbone, it's not going to happen, right? And this is my argument to executives. It'd be interesting what you think about this. I always explain to them,